Well, in some other news tonight, saying goodbye is never easy. That's why the Crosse Community Theatre is relishing its last days on 5th Avenue before moving into its brand new home along the river. News 8's Pauline Lee has more on some tours that are helping those who enjoyed the theater have a chance to say goodbye. Pauline?
Well, the Crosse Community Theatre has been a staple in our community for nearly 5 decades. While some longtime theatergoers and volunteers are sad to say goodbye to something so familiar, they say it's also an exciting move to a new beginning. For decades, seeing a show at the La Crosse Community Theatre has always been a treat for Carol Parker.
The enjoyment of it and relaxing, being able to get away and just being at a theater.
But for decades, she's only sat in the many rows of seats as an audience member, always seeing what happens on stage, not what's happening behind it.
You sit here and you see all this, it's all done and taken care of, and now you see behind the scenes. There you can say magical because of what happens.
We'll go on backstage.
She's one of about 15 people on tour at the theater, getting a behind-the-scenes look at just how the magic happens. Everything from the backstage lights to the props and where the idea for a set gets built into reality.
It also has been a quick change area for costume changes on occasion.
Also along for the tour is Parker's longtime friend Sharon McKee, a devoted volunteer at the theater who has spent more than 40 years doing just about everything to make the backstage magic come to life.
I've done everything from working on costumes to painting the sets to doing costumes for a particular play. I've acted. It's with mixed emotions, I think, walking out of here and walking into the new one.
And we'll go to the crossover now.
The tours are a part of the theater's final celebration before it closes its doors for good at the end of the year. In January, the new La Crosse Performing Arts Theater is set to open. And while that will be the start of a new journey, the theater's executive director says it will be a journey inspired by the past.
What you're doing is looking at your roots, you're looking at your foundations, you're looking at what you're made of and what brought you to this point. And so you kind of want to take a little bit of a look and say, hey, let's remember these people and let's remember this world as we then jump into the new world with all of its own challenges and all of its excitement.
The new La Crosse Performing Arts Center is on track to open on time in mid-January. The Cavalier Lounge next door has purchased the existing theater and plans to use it as a performing arts venue.